Yeah, good morning, Chelsea. I heard it was National Champagne Day, so I know we got excited about that. I'm here with Savannah Smith. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
This morning. And what is it that you do exactly?
I make epoxy tumblers and pens.
And pen. This is so cool. So there's so much that goes into this, and we drink a lot of water, Chelsea and I, because we eat a lot at the, on the morning show, so we need to drink it. So these are perfect for us. But again, there's so much that goes in with the sparkles, with the paint and everything, and you were kind of diving into the whole process, and I can't wait for you guys to hear that too. So again, it's very cool. And again, we're right here on Market Street for the last mornings in Corning 2021. So again, thank you for being here on New Year's Eve.
Thank
It's
you.
the holiday. All right, so stay with us. We have more with Savannah through 7. All right, good morning, back here with Savannah Smith on this New Year's Eve. Again, thanks for being here with us. So we're talking about your tumblers here, and you're a mother. You had your first son. You're scrolling on Facebook, and then tell me about what you see, how you created this business.
I saw a video of someone hydro dipping a cup.
Now, what is that? Explain that.
You fill a bucket full of water and you spray paint on the surface, whatever color you want, and then you swirl it around with a stir stick.
That's cool.
And then you dip a cup in it, and then the paint is on the cup.
Okay, so you saw that on Facebook, and then where did that lead you to?
I just thought it would be something cool to try, and so I tried it one day when my son was taking a nap.
Okay.
And everyone
good time.
loved it. Yeah, everyone loved it. So I did some more research, and there's stuff called epoxy that you can put over top of it so it doesn't chip off.
Okay.
So I bought some of that, and then I had someone who was interested in one of the cups that I made, and so I epoxied my first cup and sent out my first order.
And that was your first order. And when was that?
It was the end of September.
Of last year.
Of 2021.
Of 2021.
2020, I'm sorry.
2020. So you've been doing this in a year, and now you have a whole company, which I can't wait till we're going to get into exactly how each of these are made, and there's lots of different styles and lots of things you could do to make them personalized, which I really love. So we're going to get into that. So stay with us. We have more with Savannah through 7. All right, back here with Savannah Smith, and owner, founder of Sav's Tumbler Company. So again, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I know it's a holiday. So we have these cool tumblers that you make. You make with the sparkles and everything. We just came off of your busiest season, Christmas. How'd it go?
It was great. I had probably 100 orders of multiple items in each order.
You were saying 100 orders, but one order you said had 18 items in it.
Yeah, I had 18 pens in one order, 9 cups in another.
Crazy. Now, is this all in the Southern Tier area here in New York, or where does it span to?
Pretty much. There was a couple that people had ordered for gifts to be shipped elsewhere.
Okay.
And then I just ship it when it's finished.
And people should know you do this all in your house.
Yep.
Because you have the kids to take care of, so when they're napping,
Yes.
you do it all.
Yep, when they're sleeping.
So to get all those orders out, when did you have to start? Like, when does your busy season actually start? If Christmas is the final day.
I continue to take orders until, I think I continued this year until the 10th of December.
Okay.
Because I can do 7 cups at a time.
Nice.
And then I can work twice a day.
Okay, and we're going to get into everything about how you can actually make that, because you have to get all the equipment. You started on a tabletop, you said? Table tray?
Yes, a TV tray.
A TV tray. Started with it. Some of us eat our macaroni on it. You started making tumblers on it, but it all expanded. So we're going to have more of Savannah coming up. All right, well, happy New Year's Eve, everyone, back here with Savannah Smith. Now, I want to kind of show everyone the range of stuff you do. We have pens here. We have a little baby cup.
Yep,
we have a
sippy
set
cup.
here. But I also want to show them the video on your screen there of the range of what you do. Tell us a little about everything that you can make.
I can do any style cup. So, like, this is a 20-ounce skinny.
Okay.
The one that you showed earlier that looked similar is taller, so it's a 30-ounce.
Okay.
And then I can do the wine tumblers. And this is a sippy cup, but it's also a duo cup.
Okay.
So this comes off, and it's the same lid as this.
Nice. Okay, cool. So again.
it grows with them.
Oh, it grows with them.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Okay, so yeah, let's take back here. That comes right off. I like that.
Yeah.
And it pops right back on. So that's cool. But also the most important one, the wine tumbler.
Yes.
That's our favorite one. I think I want one of those because that's important, especially when you're doing all this with the kids at home. You got to relax.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna get back into again all the equipment. Like I said, we have so much equipment that you had to buy to make all this stuff happen. So we're gonna get into that coming up. So stay with us. We have more with Savannah Smith after the break. Yes, hi Chelsea. So be jealous because I just got one. I got one. Where'd it go? Oh, it's down here. Hang on, let me show you. It's blue. Matches my eyes. Did you like it? Anyways, I want to talk about, we're going to get into the whole patterns,
Okay.
but take me through the process. Say, like, talk to me like I'm, don't know anything about this, which I don't. So tell me how you just get the initial color on there first. Like, what's the steps?
So I asked the customer what color they want.
Okay.
Would spray, so this one they asked for purple.
Okay.
I spray painted it with the lavender purple.
Did you say something, you did something a white? Or
That is when it's the alcohol.
Okay, so I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Okay. You spray painted purple.
So if it's just a base, like they just want purple.
Okay.
I would just spray paint it purple.
Okay.
And then I put a layer of epoxy over top of it, and then whatever design or decal that they want on it.
Now, what is epoxy?
Epoxy is like, it's resin.
Okay.
It's a two-part epoxy. So there's
Okay.
resin and there's hardener.
Okay.
So this, I would mix 2 parts. to
And
stir
you
it up.
said you have to get that ratio correct too. Okay.
Yep. I would do, this is 12 ounces, so I would do probably 10 mLs.
Okay.
So it's 5 and 5.
Okay.
And then I stir it up and I put it on and it has to sit for 8 hours
Oh, 8 hours.
until it's cured.
Okay. And then now, what does it go on? Because you have to buy equipment. You
So
said
there's
it.
a cup turner.
What does that do?
It has an arm on it, and then you can put foam on the end of it to fit each different style of cup.
Okay.
And then it just spins so that the epoxy doesn't drip off of the cup.
Oh, cool. Perfect. Okay, well, thanks for explaining. And then we're going to talk about how you get all these patterns, because these are cool. My favorite. My new one, Chelsea. I know you're jealous. Back to you. We're fixing ourselves as we're on. Anyways, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this and this pattern. So you told us how you got just the solid coat on. How do you get this with this cool pattern?
So I put a base spray on it, just like I would do the purple, but I would just do white.
Okay. So that's where I got the white from.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I mix the epoxy and put the epoxy on first.
Okay.
And then I use what's called alcohol inks, and they're in like little eyedroppers.
Okay.
And you just drop the colors on, and then you use a heat gun to warm the epoxy up, and then the inks move.
So that's how you get the swirls and everything in here.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And then it spins while it's doing it too.
Oh, so it's spinning,
Yes.
and that's how you get this too.
Yep.
So it's unique. I got my one of a kind. I know Chelsea's jealous. And it's cool because, wait, I can pull this out so you
Yep.
can have a regular drink, or this is for like a little koozie type thing.
Yep.
Perfect. We like that. Anyways, we're going to have more with Savannah coming up, so stay with us. All right, back here on the last day of 2021 with Savannah Smith. Again, thank you so much for being here. So we have some more things to go through here.
Okay.
We have a coffee mug.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay. She can even do coffee mugs. So again, this is everything. We have pens. How do you make these pens? Like how, I feel like that's very hard to get through all of this.
It's very tedious.
Tedious.
But the process is basically the same. So the pen, you have to deconstruct the pen basically.
Don't deconstruct it if it's...
It's not hard.
Oh, okay.
So you
It's like, don't ruin what
you
what
twist
you
it
made.
off, you take the insides out,
Okay.
and then you put this part on a wooden dowel,
Okay.
and then I can do 6 at a time, and they go on a certain
Yeah.
foam, like I would put into a cup, and then it spins on the cup turner.
And you learned all this yourself, like on
YouTube.
On YouTube. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
awesome too.
I did a lot of YouTubing.
Okay, so you did that, and then we have these. You said this one was a mess up.
Yes.
Does not look like a mess up to me. But you were saying you do things for like bridal parties too. Okay, so tell me a little about this one.
So this is just a white base. Then you put the epoxy on, and I put this glitter over the whole thing. It wasn't
Yeah.
the correct color.
Well, this is
so
one.
it was
I
a
think this is my
mess
favorite
up.
one that you've shown me. So that's good.
So I just decided that I was going to play with it, and I had learned how to do watercoloring.
Ooh.
So what I did was I put duct tape over this and covered this all up,
Okay.
and then spray painted this and this.
Okay,
Where
so
the-
you spray painted these.
I spray painted that white.
Did you duct tape this
Yes,
strip too?
I did.
Nice.
And then The watercoloring is with the alcohol ink, but you don't use the epoxy.
Okay.
So you drip it on, and then you use alcohol to make it move.
Neat.
And then you just use a paintbrush.
See, that's my favorite one that you showed me. And it was the mess up.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I'm going to talk to you about where you want to take this to, because you're a year in now, but
Right.
you're not slowing down. You're ramping up, and we're going to get into where you want to go from here coming up. So stay with us. We have more with Savannah Smith after the break. All right, back here with Savannah Smith, owner of Savannah's Tumbler company that we've been talking about all morning, Sav's
Yes.
Tumbler company. Sorry, I expand a little bit. But you started just over a year ago now. Well, I guess now closer to a year and a half. But it's been ramping up
Yeah.
a lot, and you had a busy order for your Christmas. And so I want to know where you want to take your company from here.
I'm working on creating my own website at the moment.
Okay.
So that's definitely going to help expand my horizons a little bit. And I would like to see myself in some type of a boutique setting.
Okay.
Like a small shop here on Market Street or somewhere in Elmira.
Yeah, that'll be nice. So then you're going to need a lot more than just you then, if you're
Right.
going to get the website,
Right.
because then that's going to reach the world or the country, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, at least. So so you would definitely want it to keep growing.
Yes. Yep. I
Nice.
would like to see it go somewhere.
That's cool, and I think it will, because we have all this. And then there's this other piece here that I found was very interesting too.
Yes.
And it's different than what you've explained, the other pieces that you've made. So can you tell me a little about this and how you made it?
So it's supposed to look like a wood grain, basically.
It does, yeah.
I can do colors that look like baseball bats.
Okay,
And that one is a teal color. It's,
cool. It's hard to see, I know, because it's far away. We're by ourselves here today, so I will put pictures of these on our website too, so everyone can see that at home too. So that's cool. So you said it looks like a baseball bat. It does.
Yeah. The lighter colors look more like an actual baseball bat. But that's just painted on.
Oh, it's just painted.
Yep. So it's a
Beautiful.
white base, and then you use the alcohol ink and you paint it on with a stippled brush.
And it's blue, our favorite color.
Yes.
Cheers to that. Okay, anyways, we're going to say, stay with us because we have your daily pledge, and we're going to say bye to Savannah coming up next. All right, welcome back to the final segment of 2021 for us here on the morning show, because it's the last day, it's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Savannah Smith, thank you so much for showing us everything here today.
Thank you for having
now,
me.
where can they find your stuff right now before the website's up?
On Facebook.
Okay.
I have a private group. It's just Sav's Tumbler Co. I have a private group. You can request to be a part of the group,
Okay,
and I usually approve it right away. If not, I have admin who can approve it.
perfect.
And I also have a page that's open to the public if you don't want to be in the group. Most of the stuff that's posted is in the group, though.
Perfect. Well, thank you. And then I got my little thing here. I'll put my champagne in it tonight because it's
yeah.
National Champagne Day, like Chelsea and Anna said, and it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Well, happy New Year's Eve, everyone, and hope you have a good weekend, and happy 2020. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.